morning my loves, welcome back to Vlogtober. I'm about to head out and get coffees. I know we need keep cups. I actually have no idea where ours are, so I bought some last night. But yeah, we fell out of the habit of using them because during COVID they wouldn't accept them. But then I saw someone using their keep cups the other day, so I know that they're accepting them again. I am going to just show you my outfit for the day. I don't know that we're going to go out much today. I made a list of things to do last night and I've literally forgotten everything that's on it, so it's a good job I made a list. But this is my outfit today. I've got this Rejina Pyo Blazer, my kind of wintry version, which has got this like teddy bear style front and then the back is like normal. It's very cozy. Then I've got my Levi's, the ribcage straight jeans, which I love. Little t-shirt, a Free People shirt, which I've had for donkey's years, and my Prada boots. My hair's not looking great. We're on second day hair, and it's kind of gone all flat and weird. That is today's look. So I filmed me walking to the coffee shop and then completely forgot I was vlogging, that I was a human being that vlogged. All I could think was about coffee and consuming it. And then I came back, gave one to Zach, and the baby was very clingy with me. Obviously it's not my day with her today and she did not want me to go back upstairs, so again, vlogging left my brain. But I had some porridge this morning, or oatmeal if we're going to be American. I can't speak. Because I think I need to get back into the habit of having like a slightly healthier breakfast. Just like one that keeps my energy up for longer. I'd rather avoid having like really sugary cereal if I'm not having toast. So yeah, trying to get back into the porridge. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna go and get on the big computer downstairs. Yes, I'm gonna get on the computer for probably a few hours, to be honest. I've got a few bits to do. Bit of Vlogtober stuff, editing some pictures from yesterday, so lots to be getting on with. Got myself some of last night's dinner for lunch. Sorry Zach, I've eaten it all. And I've put cheese on it. Don't know if I'm allowed, don't know if that's against the rules. But don't come for me when you edit this. I've got some books to unbox that have come through the door today. I won't lie, I do get quite a lot of stuff through the door that just isn't my cup of tea. So as I said, I need to rehome my arcs somehow. Let's see what we've got today. It is a hardback copy of the book I just read, Family Business, which I did enjoy up to a certain point. Like there were definitely good things about it, but there were some things I was less keen on. It's a horror, and it's about a girl. She's just lost her like best friend and flatmate, and then she ends up kind of randomly working in a family business where they clean up after the dead, basically. Usually the body's gone by the time they get there, but they sort of, you know, they get rid of the bodily fluids, or they might clean out someone's apartment or whatever. Yeah, there were lots of good things about it, like I said, things I didn't like so much, and I'll talk about that in my book video. I did like some of the kind of social political commentary of this. So yeah, that is Family Business. Okay, it's a new one. It's coming out in January, so we've got a little while, and it's called God Killer by Hannah Kaner. It's quite the cover. Let's see what it's about. Can't believe I'm getting ARCs for 2023. I'm like not ready. I'm not ready. Right. Epic first book in the God Killer trilogy by debut author Hannah Kaner. Kissin's family were killed by zealots of a fire god. Now she makes a living killing gods and enjoys it. That is until she finds a god she cannot kill. kill Skedi, a god of white lies, has somehow bound himself to a young noble. Right, final book. It's called Cold People by Tom Rob Smith. What if the only hope for survival becomes the greatest threat? And he is apparently the author of Child 44, which I haven't heard of, but it looks like it was popular. It's coming out in January as well. And this is a highly anticipated new novel about a colony of global apocalypse survivors trying to reinvent civilization under the most extreme conditions imaginable. The world has fallen without warning. A mysterious and omnipotent force has claimed the planet for their own. There are no negotiations, no demands, no reasons given for their actions. All they have is a message. Humanity has 30 days to reach the one place on Earth where they will be allowed to exist. Antarctica. Okay, so let's see how this one is. That is all my books for today. But I think I'm going to do some reading. Because I want to. Forgot to film dinner. We had some curry, which I'm now going to sort out. But it was very nice. This was Inez's one. A little bit less spicy than ours. I don't want her to be scared of spice, so I try not to tell her things are spicy when I don't want her to eat them. Or I just say it's a bit too spicy for you right now, because I would like her to be comfortable with spice in the future, but obviously at the moment it's an explaining thing. I find like she doesn't know what to expect, so she gets a bit shocked by spice, but obviously when she's a bit older I can sort of tell her about the sensations of it. Anyway, she loves a bit of curry though, like spiced stuff she really likes. She loves rice, she loves curry. Anyway, I'm going to do my usual clearing up. Just been hanging out with her all evening. What have we done? I don't even know what we've done, just a selection of silly games and things. But yeah, I'm going to do a bit of clearing up and then head upstairs as always. It's Friday and I think Zach is not going to be editing tonight, so I think we'll watch some more Bad Sisters, which yeah, we're continuing to enjoy, even though the last episode was really, really painful to witness. I think it was episode 3. If you've watched it, it was the episode focused on Ursula. If you've watched it, you probably know what I'm talking about. But anyway, let me get on and do my clearing up. Okay, spider warning, friends. I know it doesn't look like much on camera, but it's a pretty big spider. We had one, I think this is the same one. It looks the same size. Please, God, let it be the same one. In the dressing room yesterday at this time of night. And now it appears to have moved to the bathroom. Do you know what? I really want to love spiders. I really, really do. I know they do good things, the bugs and stuff, and I know they're harmless, but I just don't want it above my head when I'm on the toilet. Hi, my loves. Didn't even realise I had my turban thing on still. Until I turn the camera on, which shows you where my sensory system is at right now. I'm just on a different planet. But anyway, I am going to finish. I'm thinking of ending things for the second time, I think. I'm only about 40 pages from the end and it's a pretty quick read. I have enjoyed it the second time round. I don't think as much as the first time round. I thought it would be good on a reread because it's one of those ones where there is a little bit of an interesting ending, so you want to reread it knowing what the ending is. And I have enjoyed that aspect, but I think it's taken away from some of the spookiness for me. And yeah, I'm not as impressed by it, I think, as I was the first time round. Which is a bit disappointing because there's so many wonderful books that I love that I could have reread. But it's spooky season, so, you know, it's appropriate. I don't know, what do you think? I think because I read so much clever speculative fiction as well, this one doesn't strike me as super clever, but I know that people do enjoy its complexity and some of the ideas in it, but I think I just read so many great examples of work like this. I know most of what I read is not necessarily spooky per se, but it is really clever, complex speculative fiction. It just doesn't measure up so much. I repeatedly find this with horror fiction, but I don't know, I think I must just be reading the wrong stuff. To be fair, like in my big weird anthology, so much of that was horror and really, really clever too. So it's definitely out there. Lots of Jeff Vandermeer's work is inspired by horror fiction or is horror fiction. So like I definitely do really enjoy some horror fiction, but I do struggle with it sometimes. I don't know. I was just talking on the Patreon today, or was it yesterday, about that anthology actually, because a couple of the people in the Discord are reading it currently, especially as we move into autumn winter, and I was thinking to myself, because you may know that I own all the anthologies, pretty much all of them. They've done a couple that I haven't owned, but in that particular style, that like big square book, I have their other ones. So they've done modern fantasy, classic fantasy and science fiction, and then they've done other anthologies, like I say, in different editions and different styles, and I think I've got their time travel one as well. But anyway, I was thinking maybe next year I might tackle the modern fantasy one, but we shall see. We shall see. But it was so good to read that anthology, and it reminds me I really need to, I've got other anthologies as well hanging around that I really, really need to read, because it's such a good way of discovering new authors and just like stepping outside your comfort zone a little bit. Anyway, my loves, I need to take this out and put my hair into my little curly things. Yeah, I'm gonna finish I'm Thinking of Ending Things. Then I think I'm gonna switch to Full Focus on the Trees by Percival Everett, which is one of the Man Booker books, and it's on my Kindle, and I think I'm just going to switch full focus to that for a bit, finish that one. I'm really intrigued by that one anyway, Booker list or no, because I obviously read Telephone recently, or this year, and really enjoyed it. He's quite a prolific author, he's written quite a lot of books. I bought a couple whilst I was in America, so he's definitely an author I'm interested in, so I'm excited to read The Trees. I've heard mixed things about it, so I'm intrigued to see how I feel about it. I was so planning on doing so much like Booker content, but you know, it just never happened whilst I was reading for other things. And then we were talking on the Discord today about how some of my wonderful people in there have read more of the long list than me, and they confessed to being a little disappointed and a bit burnt out with the whole thing, which is how I usually end up when I read the Booker long list. So I just need to remember that next time. So I'm almost like, should I deprioritize that and read some other stuff this month? I don't know, but I do want to read The Trees, and I've already bought it. I best read it. Anyway, my loves, I just signed off but didn't actually sign off, but thank you so much for watching today. I will see you again tomorrow. We need to make some plans for the weekend, and I'm excited because this weekend I don't have to work so much, so I can really spend some time with the baby, and I'm really looking forward to it. But I'll see you tomorrow.